Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? There's been, of course, a shooting at a church in Tennessee, just outside of Nashville, Tennessee, in Antioch, Tennessee. We know a man shot and killed a woman in the parking lot before entering the church, and then indiscriminately started shooting. Now, we know the pastor was shot. The pastor was shot. His name was Joey Spann. He's the pastor of the church who got shot. We got a text from Alice, who lives down there, and said the name of the church, of course, was Bernadette Chapel Church of Christ. He is also a teacher at the Nashville Christian School. The usher who then confronted the shooter who came into the church was pistol whipped by the shooter, but the shooter accidentally shot himself in the chest. When this happened, the usher then ran out to his own car to get his gun. He has a carry permit. He came back into the church and was able to hold the shooter down until the police came. Police spokesman said he was very abrasive. His serious head injuries, he has serious head injuries, a total of 9 people injured, and the woman in the parking lot was killed. I'm reading her text. Please forgive me for that. Now, the reports are that 7 are wounded. Okay, so the one person is dead. The woman in the parking lot was killed. 7 others were wounded during the shooting at the church of Antioch. That includes the shooter who accidentally shot himself, pistol whipping the usher. The gunman arrived in the parking lot of Bernadette Chapel Church at around 11:15 a.m. this morning and fatally shot this woman in the parking lot. So it was a terrible scene. Here's the thing I want you to know. It's the day after September 23rd. And if you were at our service last night here in Hyman, Pennsylvania, I preached a message. The message was very, very simple. Revelation 12. What does it really mean? Well, it doesn't mean the rapture, obviously. And I've been saying this for some time. It never did. But what it did was a constellational alignment of a proclamation by God that the woman, which is Israel, is going to be persecuted to the point many Jews have to flee into the wilderness. And that matches Matthew 24. But what it also says is that the dragon, or Satan, the beast, if you will, the New World Order, this thing will begin to rise, and it's going to start persecuting the church. It says he goes to make war with the remnant of her seed, the seed of the woman, which of course was Israel. And listen to this. It says he goes to make war with the remnant of her seed who have the testimony of Jesus Christ. Well, that's Christians. To have the testimony of Christ, you're a Christian. Whether you're a Jew or a Gentile, that doesn't matter. You're a Christian. And so what happens is this beast, and the very next chapter, it tells you again, the beast. John said, I saw a beast rise out of the sea with 7 heads and 10 horns. And the names of blasphemy, okay? Same thing he saw in Revelation 12. In the constellational alignment, he saw the woman, but he also saw the beast. He saw the dragon that wanted to make war with the woman and the remnant of her seed who have the testimony of Jesus Christ. And what happens the very next Sunday morning? The very next morning after the constellation alignment? Do you know Christians were first called Christians at Antioch? In the New seriously, Antioch, in the town of Antioch. And where does this shooting happen? At a town called Antioch in the Bible Belt near Nashville, Tennessee. Pray for the pastor, Joey Spann, and pray for all of the others that were wounded. This is a terrible scene. Pray for the family also, this victim of this woman that was killed. We're living in the last days. Give your life to Jesus Christ. I'll be at in Hyman, Pennsylvania tonight. I'll be at Tri-State Ministries for the finale of this revival. We had about a dozen people saved this morning and 5 or 6 last night. I don't even know, but wow, God is really speaking to hearts. And let's pray that tonight the outpouring comes of the power of God.